Good morning, everyone. I'm Richard Harrison, Director of Innovator International. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about our process for assessing applications for the Innovator Founder Visa route. Now, we all know that visas are a hot topic. People are always talking about their applications, what the endorsing bodies do. And unfortunately, not every time everyone gets it right. There can be misinformation, there can be fake news. We've been made aware that there's been some talk on some social media channels about endorsing bodies farming out applications. By farming out, I mean giving them to other people to do to help with the workload. So I thought the best way to nip that one in the bud is to tell you a lot more about our application process, the specifics, who does it, how it works, and then help you understand that everything is done by our qualified people. Now, as most of you are aware, three commercial endorsing bodies won a Home Office tender in order to endorse applicants for the Innovator Founder Visa. And by doing that, they put in very, very strict bid documents that explained exactly what they could do. Now, once they were selected as the winners, there was a process with the Home Office that meant what you put in that bid was pretty much set in stone. What you said you do, you can't change. You can't just suddenly bring new partnerships in. You can't bring new people in. We're not able to have partnerships with immigration agencies and business plan writers and so on. So the rules on what we can and can't do are very, very strict, but specifically who can see data. Anyone who can see data, that's your application, information about your assessment and your potential endorsement and so on, has to have government security clearance. And that's quite a lengthy process. That typically takes a high number of weeks, of a few months. So it's just never the case that anyone can see data, and we can't and wouldn't want to see anyone see or assess your applications. We want those applications done by the right people, the people with the right level of experience, in order to make the right decisions. So how do we do that? Well, historically, we have a small team, and that team used to do all of the what we call the pre-qualification and the full assessment. But under the new model, we have a lot more applicants, so we have a much bigger team. And what we do, we have associates or subcontractors who work very, very closely with us in order to help us do those assessments. The process for those is we identify the right people. Now, you've got to remember that the directors of the business, Nick Roach and myself, have got a very, very strong background in provision of business and innovation support through the north of England and the UK. And as such, we have very, very good networks of suitable assessors. So every assessor within our team is highly qualified. They've got extensive business experience in providing business support and assessing projects. And many of them are successful entrepreneurs themselves who have walked the walk. They can talk the talk. So we need the right people on board who have entrepreneurial experience, who have experience providing business support and experience assessing projects. When those people come on board, firstly, they have security clearance, and then secondly, they're highly trained. They're trained in understanding our specific assessment process, something we call the maturity matrix. They know how to engage with you, they know how to ask you the right questions, and they're also trained on how to use our systems. So they'll look at your projects, they may ask you questions. The other thing to mention is at the moment we have around 15 assessors. We've picked those assessors on a combination of their business experience, but also to cover any sector that you may apply for. So we have experts in food and drink, we have experts in engineering, we have experts in digital and tech, we have experts in creative arts, music, and so on. So whatever your application, you'll be given an assessor who knows enough to be able to understand your business and understand the key criteria for success. So again, the process, your project will be given to the most suitable assessor, depending upon what it is. They will read through your project. They may come up with some questions for you. They will prepare our maturity matrix, and then they take it to what we call the assessment panel. And the assessment panel is one of a number of people who have been on this project pretty much since the start, so 4 years now. And they've got extensive experience having looked through thousands of plans for this specific route. They will have a conversation with your assessor. They'll discuss the key points, the bits they think are good or bad and need development. As a result of that panel, the assessor may come back and ask some more questions. Then ultimately, the panel assessor and your assessor will make a final decision, which will be ultimately decided by the panel assessor. If you're unlucky, that will result in you being sent a refusal note with the reasons why it wasn't accepted. If things have gone to plan and it's a very, very good project, then you will be sent your endorsement letter with a copy also sent to the Home Office. And it's that simple. So you have your initial assessment, questions, panel assessment, possibly further questions, and then the panel assessor has the final decision, not your assessor. Your assessor's role is to collect the information in order to present it to the panel. So I hope that helps you understand what we do and how we do it. Quite a short video. I wanted just to get out there and say we don't farm applications out. We're not allowed to. We wouldn't want to. It's not right for us, and it's not right for you either. The only people who see your data when you send it to us are our highly qualified, security cleared assessment team. And again, yes, some of those have multiple roles because they may also be doing mentoring for another business in the Northwest. They may have their own business. But it's a case of us always picking the right people who have the right availability, who can make the best decision for you. And every single time when you have a decision made for your project, it will be the right decision for the right reasons because it follows an extremely robust process. So again, I do hope that helps. Please ask us if you have any questions whatsoever. I'm happy to answer them either in the questions area, messages area, on this LinkedIn video, or alternatively, just send me a message directly through LinkedIn, and we will always do whatever we can to help. So I hope that helps you understand the assessment process, and thank you very much for your time.